Good afternoon, this is your captain speaking.
All right, thank you, Suzanne, for coming on for another episode of Tuesday's Tips. This is a hot topic that's been floating around for a while now, probably a little over a month, maybe a month and a half. And we're going to be talking about the Rhode Island Housing Down Payment Grant. And grant comes with some unique perks to it that a lot of the Rhode Island housing programs don't have. I'm going to go ahead and say it's basically free money, but I'm not going to steal your thunder. So, Suzanne, what the heck does Rhode Island Housing have going on right now? How do we qualify? What is it? And what is the good, bad, and the ugly?
Yeah, I'll tell you, Jeremy, when it first came out, I did not believe it. I said, no way can they do this. But Rhode Island Housing got allocated some federal funds. And with those funds, they're giving $17,500 that for qualified buyers can go towards down payment and or closing costs. Mm-hmm. And it's 100% forgivable. So most down payment products with state agencies or what we call state bond programs, almost all of those, you got to pay back within a certain amount of time, or if they're forgiven, you've got to be there for a certain amount of time. Mm-hmm. Now, we're not telling people to do this, but you literally could buy the house today and on Wednesday sell the house and not owe that money.
Yeah.
Now, would that be smart? Probably not.
No.
But this is such a great opportunity for buyers that either need the help or just want the help. Yeah. The nice thing about Rhode Island Housing is it doesn't matter how much money someone has in the bank. It matters how much you make. Mm-hmm. So if you're above income, I'm just going to take a look. So a 1 to 2 person household, if you make more than 112,555, you don't qualify. Now, when they look at all household members, so if you have an adult child that's 19 and they're working, they're going to look at how much their income is. Mm-hmm. So for 3 or more people, the maximum income is 129,438. Okay. There's minimum credit score requirements, and that's a 660 credit score. Okay. So it's a dynamic product, and it's one that we're excited to be able to do and to be able to offer to consumers in Rhode Island that need and or want it who qualify.
Awesome. Quick question. The amount of people in the household, do they account minor children that are in the house to increase the amount of money you could make?
Yes. So if one of those children is 16 or 15, yes, they go into the total count.
Great. So if you have multiple kids, you can be making a little bit more money too to still qualify for this program.
Yep. That is correct. And rental income doesn't go into the calculation. So if somebody's buying a 2, 3, or 4, the rental income does not go into the income calculation.
Yep. So there comes my next question. You know, the type of housing you can purchase. You can go purchase anything from a condo up to a 4-unit multifamily, correct?
Correct. Yeah.
This is pretty awesome. You know, when they say, well, no strings attached, this is literally a program with no strings attached. Like both our jaws dropped when this came out. Like, wait, really? And you're reading like, where's the catch? Where's the catch? There's no catch as long as you qualify.
This was one I did not want to start talking about it until I had gone through the training. I'm like, there's got to be something. No way. And lenders were just posting crazy about it. And I said, nope, I'm not going to post until I make certain of this. And yeah, there are no strings. It's not that you have to live in it for a certain amount of time. Now, if you're going to sell a home and it's been your primary residence under 2 years, you're subject to capital gains if you're going to sell it. So those are things that you need to think about. But if something comes up in your life and you need to sell the home, you don't have to say, oh, crap, we owe Rhode Island Housing this $17,500. You owe them nothing.
That's right. So I just want to throw this out there for those of you who have, and no offense to them, but the aunt, the uncle, the mom or dad that says, yes, but you have to pay that money back. It's a 0% interest loan. What they're talking about, they're not wrong. They're wrong in this case. There have been so many different Rhode Island housing programs in other states throughout the years. Some was a 0% APR loan that had to be paid back when the house was built. Some, you didn't have to pay it back if you lived in the house for 5 or 10 years. There have been all these different programs. So this is a new program. So if they try telling you something like that, like, no, you're wrong, please give Suzanne a call and talk to her. She can explain it to you, but I'm telling you, there are no strings attached to this. There are no strings attached to this. And I'm going to say it one more time. $17,500 if you qualify. There are no strings attached to this.
That is correct. And I'll even go one step further because Jeremy is right. There have been so many iterations of Rhode Island Housing down payment assistance. Rhode Island Housing has been around since I think the 1970s, if I'm correct. It's a quasi-government agency, and they have had so many different, like I said, iterations of what the down payment assistance is. I don't know if they ever did anything like this before. I have no idea. But in my 22 years of doing mortgages, they haven't done it while I've been doing mortgages. So this is one of those very unique opportunities where you literally day 2 of owning the house, day 1 of owning the house, you do not owe that money. So, if you're sitting here on the fence going, oh crap, I don't have enough for a down payment or my closing costs, and I'm sick of getting burnt out by sellers telling me no on my offers, this could be the product for you.
Yeah. And allow you to keep a little money in the bank too, so that you have money for those incidentals. You don't have to blow it all on your down payment, closing costs and stuff. It's a win-win-win.
Yes, sir.
All right. Well, thank you, Suzanne. This is awesome. Thanks for, clarifying, what this program is and what it isn't. And I see no downfall to this on the seller side or the buyer's side. So give Suzanne a call, get pre-qualified, and then jump over to the other side of the screen. Give me a call, and me and my team will help you out, and we'll go out there house hunting, help find that awesome dream home for you.
Thank you, Jeremy.
All right, I hope you enjoyed this episode of Tuesday's Tips. I'm Jeremy Bailey, your flying realtor. Remember to keep your wings level, and I gotta fly.